was in contact with a staff member. Something did happen.
You were on top of him. Were you facing or facing the wall?
I was facing him.
What'd you do? Why are you gimping?
Oh, football.
Oh.
You have your cycle.
Here, we'll take the elevator so you don't fall over.
Stay right there. Just make sure you keep your hands up. Okay.
What happens when the law designed to protect children is violated by the very person that law trusts most? A single anonymous tip, 8 words, a traceable IP address. This is how one investigation unraveled what a teacher buried for weeks.
So I'm not in, I'm going to be honest with you because you know I'm going to be. So I'm not in complete knowledge of what it's about, okay? But
Same.
some members of law enforcement have to talk to you about some stuff. Again, I don't know what it's about. They're just here because you go to school here, and I'll be there if there's anything that goes on, but that's why we're getting you. And that's why they requested that we hold on to the phone.
So do you know the process of this? So I'm going to answer some questions around.
And they're
Yeah.
gonna walk you through it. So, like, I'm the same thing. So I'm not sure about what's going on.
All right.
That's what I did.
Yep. We're just cut through here because it's easier. Okay. So do me a favor. We'll have you sit.
Hey, sit there.
Yeah, if you're good with it.
And then, Taylor, if you wouldn't mind, can you guys hang out there?
100%.
Do you have your
All right.
hands?
All right. Well, I'm not going to keep you sweating. You're fine, okay? You are not in any trouble. All right. But we got a tip about something. Your name was brought up. Again, you're not in trouble. All right. But I need
Something's
you.
happening here at school.
Sir, something happened here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll be completely honest with you.
Okay.
I won't
Okay.
sugarcoat anything. Anything you guys need to know,
Okay.
you will know.
All right. I guess I just got a simple question. Is there anything going on between you and a staff member at school?
Currently, no.
Currently, no. Has there been anything between you and a staff member here at school?
Do you mind?
Is that your mom?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just answer it. Tell her you're in with us because I already called her.
Okay.
So I told her you'd be much more comfortable, more than likely, just talking to
Us.
us than having mom sit
Yeah.
behind you.
Yes.
Right. Oh my goodness. Hey, Mom, I'm already in here sitting with them. I'm telling them they're gonna get the full truth and everything. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Understood. Yes, ma'am. I know. Yes, ma'am. I'm not. I'm not. I promise. I promise. I have to get through talking with them though. Yes, ma'am. I know. Yes, ma'am.
Love that he says yes, ma'am.
I love it.
Love it.
I
Mm-hmm.
love you more. Bye.
I love yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like,
big manners. Big manners. Yeah.
mm.
All right. So what's going on?
So they're not currently now, but I'd say about a week ago, week and a half ago, that there was something between a staff member, and it did happen. What are you guys looking to know? I mean, I just don't want to freely talk. And not
Yeah, just-
be offensive here.
No, just tell me the basics.
I don't.
So I was in contact with a staff member. Something did happen, and it was not right. I mean, whether I'm in trouble or not, I mean, it was not right by me. She did not want to cut it off. I did, because it was not right. So I stopped it about a week ago, and she has been trying to get in contact with me, but I've not contacted her
Okay.
since then.
Okay.
Okay. Now, we're being vague as far as something happened. Is it something sexual in nature?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right.
And who's the staff member?
Teacher and BB, Miss Mashburn.
Okay. And how many, did it happen here at school?
Yes, sir.
And it was last week.
Yes, sir.
Has it happened off campus?
Yes, sir.
Just
Okay.
here.
Yes, sir.
That's all I need for right now.
Yep. You said teachers try to. How does she try to contact? Like through phone, social media, text message,
Yes, yes. So I did.
on that device?
Yes, sir. But I
Okay.
did
Okay.
block her and ended up cutting
Okay.
everything off of her.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's it. Okay. I don't think I need to ask anymore.
No, we're good.
Nope. We're good. That's all we.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna have some detectives come talk to you and just get further detail.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Will this
And it's confirmed.
affect football or me.
I don't see any reason it should. I don't see any.
All right.
All right. We have our piece and everything like that. All right. School, whatever school may or may not do, or we work with them. We don't work for them. So I personally don't see any reason why this would affect or anything like that. But again, that's the school. We don't meddle in their affairs just like they don't meddle in ours. Certain things we'll help each other out with, we'll work each other out. Other stuff, it's like, sorry, we got to go. This is our road, that's your road, and okay.
This isn't going to come back bad on you.
No.
Like, you're not going to jail or anything like that. Okay.
I know you're fucking students, bro. And this, can you, okay, that's the IP.
This is the IP.
So it's 10759. Can you scroll up? All right, so I see it's from Hi, and the email address assigned to it is at outlook.com. The message states, I know you fucking students, bro. And this came through Parent Square, sent via a form on the Port Charlotte High School website. Parent Square is not responsible for the contents and assumes no liability for the message. And you had put this message in trash, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Are you willing to forward this message to the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office?
Yes.
Okay.
Your
Take
email.
Yeah.
Here, I have a card. It's easier to type. I have 2 last names. So just the email address.
Perfect. All right. And that was the only thing you needed to show us?
Yeah, let me just make sure I haven't gotten anything else weird. Oh, here's another one.
If you would just go ahead and lock the computer then.
Yeah, can I just log out of it? Is that okay?
Or
like
rather you
close
can
it.
just lock it down.
Okay.
Whatever you had, however you found it is how I prefer you to leave it.
Okay.
I just received the emails, okay?
Okay. Do you want your card back or?
Yeah, you can leave it there. It's fine. To keep it. I'll be case agent, so that will go with your property just in case you or your husband have any questions or anything. I can answer them.
We're not gonna touch anything else. Okay. If you would just show us generally, where in the classroom did so this I see 2 doors back here. One door has a window above it that appears to go outside. One door does not have any window above it. Which door is the back door that you mentioned that you would come through?
This one, that's just a closet.
Okay, so the door with the window above it, that's the back door that you would come through. And can you identify the door that is the front door that you would come through?
Mm-hmm.
That's this one right here?
Mhm.
Okay, there's like a drape covering it right
Yeah,
now.
and the reason I have the drape on is because students are disruptive in the hallway, so I normally have the window covered so that we can focus in class.
Right.
And then, can you just show us where in the room the sexual activity took place?
Yeah. So,
Without trying not to touch anything, I realize it's been a while, like 9 days or so, but
it felt farther back here, but these desks might have just been moved farther this way. But I feel like it was these desks.
And just for the record, after the sexual activity occurred, you had wiped these desks down with Clorox?
Just this one
That one?
and like the floor area, but I don't know why everything seems so different. It seemed like it was like more here that it happened,
Okay.
but not here.
Okay.
So I think everything shifted a little bit.
Might have just been slid.
Everything slides a lot during the day because the kids don't push their chairs out, they push
Right.
the desk forward. So the desks get moved around a lot, but I think these might have just been moved farther because originally I was thinking it was those, but that doesn't make sense to me.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure it was these ones.
And is this the one where he had just put the tip in, or is this, okay. And then where else, where was the other actual,
Like right here in a chair.
What chair? Oh, like would it be a student chair?
Yeah, it was just a random chair.
Okay, so it's not this one that's pointing right there towards
Oh, no.
towards the mirror.
okay. Alright. And so I know you stated you were on top of him. Were you facing or facing away?
I was facing him.
Facing him, and were you facing this back
So
wall,
I was-
side wall?
I was facing this way and he was facing that way. The chair was facing that way.
Okay.
So I was like sitting on top of him.
Okay. And then regarding the digital penetration and the blowjobs and stuff, where would that have happened?
Everything happened right here.
Kind of right in this same area.
Mhm.
Okay. Were these desks always involved? Like you're just leaning on, or?
I mean, I guess you can say sometimes we leaned on them, yeah. But, I mean, as far as the intercourse goes, this was the desk
Okay.
I leaned back on.
And was the desk, I assume, oriented the same way, although maybe slid over?
Slid over.
Okay. And did you lay on it from the front this way, from the back this way, or from the side?
This way.
Okay. Okay. And he would have stood here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. During the actual sex part, you had mentioned that when he just stuck the tip inside of you here, you had addressed that you just had to pull up and pull panties to the side. Who took his penis out at that point? Did you take it out, or did he take it out? He took it out? Okay. What about for the sex that occurred in the chair?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Okay. Was that fairly common for him to take it out, or did you sometimes take it out for him?
No, he usually took it out.
Okay. All right. Would he masturbate in front of you, or?
No.
Okay.
There might have been like one time where I took it out, but I remember him mostly taking it out.
Okay. All right. Do you have anything?
Where were you waiting for him whenever you guys would coordinate to meet the class? After planning period or after his football?
Just at my desk.
Just at your desk?
And then when he would come from football, there was like once or twice where I put a book in the door so that he could just come in. But all the other times he had to knock and I had to let him in. So I would have to walk over to the door to let him in. And it's not like I let him in and we just like went right to it or anything. Like,
No, you guys.
would hug and talk and
Kissing and all
Yeah.
the whole night.
like I said, it was not premeditated sex.
Okay, similar to what we did with that interview, the second interview after you've written the letters and stuff, I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions. First of all, did we promise you anything?
No.
Are you here giving this information of your own free will?
Yes.
Okay. Did we make any threats or coercion of any kind? Okay. And you understand that you're still under oath and everything that you told us is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. And you've already been advised of your rights, is that true?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And just final recap, everything that you've told us in here has been information that you freely and voluntarily gave, understanding your rights.
Yes.
Okay, all right. All right, cool, that's it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and head back. You can keep going. We're gonna head right back out.
I used to do some writing to clear my thoughts after sometimes when things would happen.
Okay.
And I might have like a piece of writing in a folder on my desk. Am I allowed to get that? Because I don't want like a student or a teacher or something coming across.
Where would it be?
I won't touch it, but I'll show you. And there's a folder here, like right here.
Is this the
somewhere.
dark colored folder?
Yeah.
Okay. And you think that has?
There's
that might
nothing
have
like
something-
graphic in it, but it's just like thoughts that I would write as if I were writing to him.
Okay.
To
But I never,
who?
but I would never like give it to him. Like I really just want to throw it in the trash. It's not anything that.
Do you have anything on you?
No, I just have tissues and a business card.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so nothing in your pockets, right? Well, just besides that stuff.
Tissues and a
Okay.
business card.
Okay, interlock your fingers and place them on your head for me. And then spread your feet. A little bit further if you can. Alright, I'm gonna start with your hair, okay? Do you have a bra on?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you can put your hands down and then turn around for me. Yeah, can you unzip your shirt for me? Okay. They're like little hidden pockets in there. Isn't that fancy? Okay, all right, you're good. Are you gonna want to keep your sweater on when you're in the car?
If that's okay.
Okay, yeah. Just roll up your sleeves then. That's all I was gonna ask. Is just yeah, just roll up your sleeves. All right, just turn around for me. They're not gonna be very comfortable. If they're too tight, let me know.
Can you roll my sleeves back down?
What's that?
Can you roll my sleeves back down?
Sure.
Okay, alright, yeah, if you're working on this.
Just watch your head. Yep. Just making sure this isn't gonna like completely choke you out. Alright, is that okay? You guys are tight? Okay.
The legal question is precise. At what point does a second-degree felony become a first-degree felony? The answer is 3 words: position of authority. Florida statute 794.05 prohibits sexual activity between a person aged 24 or older and a minor aged 16 or 17. Base offense, second-degree felony, maximum 15 years. Florida statute 794.05 provides a sentencing enhancement when the offender holds a position of authority over the minor victim. The charge becomes a first-degree felony, 30 years maximum. A licensed classroom teacher satisfies this standard without qualification. The statute does not require evidence of grooming or force. The role itself is legally sufficient. Any mistake of age defense is foreclosed. When the suspect confirms on record she knew the victim was her enrolled student. Knowledge of age is legally established. Miranda v. Arizona 384 U.S. 436 1966. Custodial interrogation requires prior advisement of 4 rights. Silence. Use of statements in court. Right to counsel. Right to appointed counsel. A confession obtained before Miranda advisement is inadmissible. On-camera confirmation of prior advisement by the suspect herself satisfies this constitutional threshold. Colorado v. Connolly 479 U.S. 157 1986 governs voluntariness. The standard: no coercion, no promises, no threats. All 3 confirmed on camera, on record. Illinois v. Gates 462 U.S. 213 1983. Replace the rigid 2-prong test for anonymous tips with a totality of the circumstances standard requiring independent corroboration. Corroboration satisfied here. Traceable IP address, specific factual content in the tip, and a voluntary victim disclosure that independently mirrors the substance of the anonymous report. The suspect voluntarily disclosed cleaning the scene with Clorox wipes 9 days after the incident. Under established doctrine, this constitutes evidence of consciousness of guilt. Consciousness of guilt applies where post-offense conduct reflects awareness of criminal liability. A person who believes their conduct is lawful does not sanitize the location of that conduct. Under Florida evidentiary standards, a post-Miranda voluntary confession, corroborated by a physical crime scene walkthrough, constitutes among the most durable trial evidence available. Unsent personal correspondence from suspect to victim, if admitted into evidence, may establish premeditation and negate any defense of spontaneous or isolated conduct. Florida Statute 39.201 imposes a mandatory reporting obligation on any person with reasonable cause to suspect child abuse. The threshold is reasonable cause, not legal certainty. Lesson 1. Victim-suspect separation throughout an investigation prevents coordinated statements and preserves the independent evidentiary value of each disclosure. Lesson 2. Instructing a suspect to lock, not log out of. A digital device preserves the evidence in its existing state and prevents chain of custody challenges at trial. Lesson 3. Declining to allow a suspect to retrieve personal items from the scene eliminates claims of spoliation and protects potential evidence from defense challenge. The statute is clear. The enhancement applies. The confession is voluntary. The corroboration is substantial. But this case is not over. And the courtroom is where legal frameworks are tested, not confirmed. What happens when defense counsel challenges voluntariness on the grounds that no independent attorney was present during the physical crime scene walkthrough? What legal weight does a court assign to incriminating details volunteered unprompted by the suspect, including the existence of written evidence that investigators had not yet located? What does Florida sentencing law prescribe for a first-degree felony conviction, where the defendant has no prior criminal record and no prior contact with the justice system? The charges are filed. The confession is on record. The law appears unambiguous. What the jury sees and what the judge decides is the question this footage alone cannot answer.